Hi, good morning everyone. This is JP Thong. I'm now at Kechara Forest Retreat, Malaysia. Today is day 30th of Mindful Morning Meditation. How is everyone doing today? So we'll wait a few seconds for everyone else to tune in. Where am I? And as we're waiting, again, do a bit of stretching. I'm trying to load the page onto my tablet. There you go. Hi, morning Lai Heng, Sharon, King Hoi. Hi Frank, good morning. Yeah, so as we're waiting, do a bit of stretching because it will help relax the muscles a bit. Hi Vivacella, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, morning Christina. It's pretty, you can see that the deck is pretty wet today. I think either it rained last night, which I didn't notice, or it must be a lot of fog because the trees are still wet and it's still dripping. So, yep. Hi, Su Mei, 早上好. Hi, May, good morning. Hi, Annette, good morning. Okay, so do a bit of stretching as we're waiting for everyone to tune in. You see, as we are meditating for a longer period, I think you will start feeling the cramps and pins and needles closer to the end of the meditation. So a bit of stretching will help relax the muscles. Yeah. And those of you who exercise before the meditation, that's great, or any kind of yoga or stretching, that will be most ideal. Hi, Corinne. Good morning. Pastor Honey, good morning. We'll wait for a few more seconds. Hi, Glenn. Emily, good morning. Hi, Andrew, morning. Okay, so again, just continue stretching and do make yourself comfortable as we're waiting for the rest to tune in. Hi, Dr. Hank. Cotran, good morning. Okay, pretty much relaxed now. And if you're a bit thirsty, do do drink a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, a few more seconds and we shall start with the 9-round breathing meditation. Okay. Hi, Pastor Antoinette. Good morning. Hi, Sharon. Yes, today's the 30th day, so it's exactly 1 month. Oh, very, very happy. How time flies, yeah. Okay, I think we are there. So if everyone's ready, we shall start with the 9-round breathing meditation. Here we go. Left palm out, thumb down, wrap your thumb, put your fist under your right armpit, right hand on your left nostril, and slowly breathe in. And breathe out. Take your time, breathe in. And breathe out. Remember, when you breathe in, visualize the white healing light, and when you breathe out, visualize dark smoke. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe out all the way. Change hands. Right palm up, thumb down, wrap your thumb. Put your fist under your left armpit, right hand on your right nostril, and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Now both palms on your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, and we're done with the 9-round breathing meditation. Let me see who else is here. Natasha, good evening. Jacinta, hi Peg, morning. Okay, so for those of you who just tuned in, we have just finished the 9-round breathing meditation. So we will get ready for our 25 minutes. 25 minutes single pointed meditation. Okay, so yep, today's the second day of the 25 minutes meditation. So again, there'll be more thoughts and emotions arising. It's fine. It's not good, nor is it bad. It's a natural phenomena. So welcome it, let it come, let it arise, and watch it go. Again, focus back on the breath. So if your entire presence is focused on the nostril area, you will feel a sense of calm. And also, I don't know whether you will start feeling this, but you will actually feel, you know how they say you are connected to the one, where you're just connected to, you feel like you're connected to your surrounding and the universe. For some reason, I don't know about you, but there were glimpses where my mind was totally calm, and when my entire presence was at the nostril area, I felt that I was one with everything. Yeah, so it has that feeling. I'm not sure about you, but do share with me, yeah? Hi Lily, good morning. Pastor Antoinette, good morning. So I think we shall start with the 25-minute meditation. Again, please get into position. Remember to always sit at the edge of your cushion so that your thighs are downwards and you don't put much pressure on your thighs. Yeah, and if you feel more comfortable on the chair, that is good as well. So your arms in position and your head tilts down slightly, just like a string pulling up, so that your back is straight like this, but relax your shoulders, okay? And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in from your tummy. Take your time and breathe out all the way. As you breathe in, visualize the white healing light entering your entire body, filling every part of your body with this white healing light that is full of oxygen, love, kindness, and compassion. And when you breathe out, visualize dark smoke And that represents all your worries, your stress, your anxiety, your boredom, your restlessness. And exhale all the way out. Fill every single cell in your body with this healing white light. Your body is glowing in this healing white light. There's no room for darkness. You're tingling all over the body in this healing white light. And you're now totally relaxed. Now focus on the nostril area. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions. Focus back on your nostril area. Your entire presence is at the nostril area. Notice the air passing through your nostrils, in and out. Watch the sounds. And bring your attention back to your nostril. Watch your itch. Watch your pains. And bring your focus back to your nostril area. Focus on the air, on the breath going through your nostrils, in and out. 3, 2, 1. We're done. So how does everyone feel today? Do share with me your experience of today's 25 minutes single-pointed meditation. For those of you who are watching, we just finished that. Hi, Pastor Gimli. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Ken. Hi, Anne. Good morning. So as you are typing, I will share with you my gratitude journal. So yesterday I wrote that I am grateful to have frankincense. I'm grateful to have a simple salad with toast for lunch. And I'm grateful to be able to listen to talks given by Kechara's pastors online. Do share with me your gratitude and your what you've written in your gratitude journal. And at the same time, if you do have any questions and if you'd like to share about your experience about the 25 minutes meditation, do take your time and leave the comments below. Natasha, much more thoughts, more relaxed. Yes, for me, today was very good as compared to yesterday. Yesterday, I was just bombarded with a lot of thoughts arising, and today was extremely calm and hardly any thoughts came up for me. So I was just focusing on my nostril area, and I was just totally immersed into that focus, and it was extremely calming. Yeah, extremely calming. Very, very good. Feels shorter and calmer today. Yes, Tan, definitely. So 25 minutes seems to feel like it's only 10 minutes now. Yeah, so time does fly very fast. And like I said the other day, when we are focused on just one thing, and we don't think about time, and we don't think, because we're so caught up with, oh, is it time yet? How much more time? That's just the attachment to time. If we kind of let that go and focus on this, notice how fast, the moment passes. Yeah, notice that. So, hi, Pastor Shin. Hello, morning. Corinne, relax and calming, less thoughts. Yes, yes. Like his Frank says, the longer I meditate, the more thoughts are coming up. Yeah, definitely. Because now, Frank, now that you are calming your mind, whatever latent thoughts are there will come out. So there are certain days that, like yesterday, I had a lot of thoughts coming out. But today, much less, much less. So it's fine as long as we keep focusing back on the nostril area. Yeah? Christina says, pins and needles, very bad today. Is it on your thighs, Christina? Is it on your thighs? If it is, perhaps you may want to adjust the way you sit. Yeah, just adjust and find the level of comfort. Yeah? And again, maybe rock backwards a little bit so that there's less stress. So I'm assuming that you're sitting on the floor with a cushion, right? Whoopi says, still have thoughts but felt shorter today. Yes, definitely. Yeah, so always remember, there will always be thoughts arising, and then for some of us, emotions and thoughts from the past. We will start remembering a lot of things in our past, and it will arise. It's okay, just again, watch it, and just come back to the nostril area. Yeah? Vivacella, few thoughts and old memories popped up. Yes, see, I just said that. So still able to focus, and at one moment felt deep peace. Definitely. So for those of us who have a bit of anxiety because of this lockdown, notice how calming it is when we focus on our nostril area and just put our entire presence in this area, and everything else just doesn't matter anymore. And just focusing on this area, so powerful, and immediately our body and mind will calm down. Very, very peaceful. Sharon says, Have some thoughts arising. Once focused back on breathing, I have a sense of calm. During the session, felt light as if floating in space. Yes, definitely. That will happen as well. As we go deeper into our meditation, we will feel weightless. Definitely. And we're very, very relaxed. And nothing matters anymore. Yeah? Nothing matters anymore. Uh, Christina says, it's okay for tears to roll down. Oh, yes, it is. Whatever it is, you see, Christina, as we calm our mind, we will let our pent up emotions come up as well. So your emotions will come out, and then sometimes it will manifest as tears. Sometimes you have a smile on your face, and whatever it is, just let it come out, and let it go. Okay, we and focus back on here. Yeah, we will tend to want to go, oh yeah, hey, what happened to that? Oh yeah, why are tears coming down? Let's not analyze that, but just focus on that. Whatever arises, let it arise. Watch it like you're watching a movie, but then just come back and focus on the breath. Yeah, we will analyze it later. It's called contemplative meditation. Okay. Nat says no pins and needles at all today. Amazing. Well, Annette, I think because you found that center, that balance, so and that is what happens. Yeah. So sometimes you just adjust yourself to a point that you don't feel it anymore. So that's yes. So you found that equilibrium. Great. Cochran says today I feel I can focus my mind better. However, I expanded my focus of white light enveloping my entire body instead of through nostrils. It's like a wider degree of white lights coming directly into body. Somehow I feel more energized this way. Not sure if this is single-pointed meditation, but it helps. Yes, you can do that. You can, like I said, try to get your mind to focus on that one point. It can be here, where your belly button is. It can be a candle, but just at one point. Yeah. Yes, you can visualize white light enveloping your entire body. You see, but then again, if you do that, you will also be your focus will be all over your body. You can do that. There's no right, no wrong. It's just that your progress, I feel, will be faster if you still the mind at that one spot here where your nostrils are. Yeah, and you just hold that focus there. That's the challenge, because our mind is so used to wandering around. Yeah, it's so used to that. So to break that habit, it'll be more effective if you just still it. Just at one point. And just remember to breathe deeper. Okay, breathe deeper, and then breathe out all the way. Naturally and slowly. Breathe deeper, because sometimes we also tend to have very shallow breathing where the air just comes down to this, just here. So it'll be more effective if we breathe from down here. So let the air come down, fill your entire lungs slowly, and then breathe out. Okay, try that, yeah, Cochran. Dr. Hank, felt the cold weather gave more calm for meditation. Enjoy the wet morning session today, so relaxing, definitely. Waiting says, today many thoughts arise, but seems fast today, calm and peace after. Yes. And that says, usually I get a lot. Oh, okay, so that's very good. So you finally found that center, that equilibrium. So it's great. So try to remember how that feels, so that tomorrow when we do the meditation, and that you kind of adjust yourself to that same position. Then you won't feel the pins and needles anymore. Great. Jacinta says, besides nostrils, sometimes I feel some tingling sensation on the palm area. Not sure why. And grateful to have book and TV, as most of the time my phone will be used on my daughters, and also thankful to have 1 gigabyte free data. It's very good. Thanks for the cool night yesterday, but I do feel sad too, as those homeless will have to stay cold outside. Yes, and that is why Kechara Soup Kitchen is doing our very best to create more awareness, so that people will collaborate with us and join. Collaborate everyone's resources and go through Kechara Soup Kitchen's channels, because our infrastructure is already in place. So whatever funds that you like to channel it through the homeless to buy them food and whatever that they need, blanket, all of that will be sent to them immediately. So instead of wasting time having to create more awareness and then figure things out, our system is already there. So it's immediate. It's almost immediately that the poor will get whatever it is that you're donating. Yeah. So do spread the word around. Oh, and talking about Soup Kitchen, I was so happy to get an update yesterday from the Soup Kitchen that now through our empowerment program, where we provide skills to families to do sewing. We used to give them a lot of recyclable cloth to sew bags, quilts, and we buy it from them, and we will sell it through our network, and that's how they make money. And we usually teach single parents who are stuck at home and because they have to take care of the kids and their parents. So, and it was just impossible for them to go out to make a living. So instead, we have taught them to sew, so they can do their work and earn a decent income. So because of this lockdown, and there is an appeal from a government saying that that the frontliners are going to be facing shortage with the PPE attire. So our sponsor actually sponsored the raw materials for them to sew. So now the empowerment, families who are participating in this empowerment program have stopped sewing bags and quilts. Instead, they're now doing PPE gowns and what else, and face masks and all that. So it's wonderful that they are now doing this for the frontliners, and at the same time, we give them money, and basically we just buy them off from them. So it's wonderful. So it's a win-win-win for everyone. So I'm very happy to have received that update. Yeah, you will see it on my personal Facebook, or if not, just go to Kechara Soup Kitchen fan page, and you see all the updates there. Okay, so going back to Jacinta, besides nostril, sometimes I feel more tingling sensation on the palm area. Not sure why. Well, there are accounts that when people start to go deeper into the meditation, you will start feeling many subtle things around your body. For you, it can be tingling sensation, or it can be. I read a book on meditation, and there was this report that a person was feeling millions of needles poking the skin. Yeah, and he freaked out. It's like, oh, what's happening? And it's basically his sense was so heightened that he could feel everything that was bouncing off his skin. So he freaked out. Yeah. So, but the teacher who was teaching him the meditation explained to him, and then he was fine after that. So you would definitely notice that your hearing becomes heightened, and your senses around, surrounding you will become heightened, and even your mind will become more aware and more awake and very, very sharp. Yeah. See, after this 25 minutes, I felt like, I feel like I just took a very good power nap, even though I didn't sleep. But I'm very awake, and my mind is very, very clear. Yeah. So those things do happen. Waiting says, today many thoughts arise, calm and peace after focus back to breathing. That's wonderful. Natasha, grateful for texting communication with my friends during the time of COVID. Grateful to find humor and in unexpected places. Grateful to notice I don't jump to the negative now. That's wonderful. See, Natasha, now you're actually having much control of your mind. Definitely the urge of focusing on the, latching on to the negative will be there, because that was how we were habituated to do. But now that we've learned every morning to watch it, whatever arises, watch it, and then go, okay, bye, and then focus on what's more positive. Yeah, so that helps. I'm glad to hear that, Natasha. Thank you so much for sharing that. Dr. Hank, grateful to have rain or sunny day. All the plants are growing well. Grateful the earth are healing. MCO, wherever does help our beautiful nature to recover, definitely. And I read that even our ozone layer has healed. So it's wonderful. So, nature will take its course to heal. And that's why if we let go, of this fixation, of this habit of always looking and focusing onto the more negative side, and focusing on our past experiences, which were, again, like I said, wrong experiences. That's why creating wrong perspective, and then having all that emotional baggage as a result, that doesn't serve us. Because all this is from our own creation. We chose to do that because we didn't know better. But now that we have a glimpse of a healthier way to look at things, because you know why? Because now we understand that that's the law of nature. It's very unpredictable. Human mind is very unpredictable. The environment is very unpredictable. Everything is very unpredictable. So go with the flow. Go with the flow means to embrace that chaos, that unpredictability. Embrace it, and watch it. Then we will suffer less, definitely. Good morning, Jerry. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, good morning, Diane. Lai grateful for ability to focus, grateful for flowers, grateful for spices. Definitely. Christina, gratitude, woke up to a nice rainy morning. Found microwavable boxes of popcorn for my daughter. My niece is back safely from Canada and quarantine is finishing today. Oh, well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes, because many college students in North America are stuck there. And parents are thinking twice whether or not they should send them back to Malaysia because of the risk of traveling. So I'm glad that she's fine. Lily, more thoughts today. There are some strong emotions, but managed to set it aside by focusing on the nostrils. 25 minutes is surprisingly like doing 5 minutes, definitely. So again, Lily, whatever the emotions, strong emotions may be, just let it pass by focusing back here. Let it pass. Yeah? Let it pass. Let's not focus on, okay, let's put this aside. Just, okay, bye, and then come back here. When I say watch it means do not give much energy to that emotion. Whatever arises will arise. And there are some times when we meditate, we'll burst out in tears. And for some of us, we will just be crying hysterically. It's fine. Whatever happens, just focus back. As you're crying, focus back on the nostril area. And you'll be surprised. It will just go whoop, and it'll be over much sooner than you anticipate. Yeah? Pastor Hani, grateful that in the midst of blame gained by some top leaders, our government is focused on recovery from COVID and safety of Malaysians. Yes, yes, that's very, very true. And I'm very grateful for that too. Sharon says, you're right. These meditation sessions have helped heighten my senses and allowed me to discover that the tinnitus in my left ear is almost gone. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Grateful for that. Grateful for my upcycled denim bags by KSK's empowerment program, as I've always wanted one. Grateful to have a great personal shopper, aka the hubby. Do send my regards to Yama. Yes, he is very, very helpful. Jacinta, something like that, like some minor electric shock. Phew, at least I don't make this up. Thanks for the KSK updates and grateful to have them. You're most welcome. Well, you can always go to Facebook and get updates because I think they will update us once a week, yeah, with videos. Hi, Michelle. Today I felt I'm in the forest. I can see birds, butterflies, deer. Really? There's deer? I hear raindrops on leaves, river water flowing. It's a beautiful place. Less emotions, less thoughts. Oh, you felt like you're in the forest. Okay. Less emotions, less thoughts. Should we focus on breath or visualize during meditation? Always focus. For my session, it's focusing on your breath. Okay, focus on the sensation of the air going in and out. So your focus is at the outer rim of your nostrils, or the outer rim. Feel the air passing through and then coming out on the outer rim. Okay? Try not to focus on the air going in through your nostril and then going deep. Try not to follow the breath. Stilling the mind is the exercise that we're doing right now. Just stilling the mind. That's why it's called single-pointed meditation. Single-pointed meditation. Okay? I hope I've clarified that for you. Hi Suzanne, grateful that a few of my ex-domestic helpers contacted me and updated me their whereabouts and that they are doing well. Oh, that's wonderful, Suzanne. Wonderful. Okay, so wow, it's already 9:25. So very quickly, I will continue answering questions from Yiman. Again, if you do have questions, do leave them, and I will answer them for you. So yesterday there was a question that I missed out. So that's number 2. What if someone just had too many emotional baggages and don't know where to start healing? What is your advice? Oh, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Emotional baggage. There are a few ways that they can start looking at it. For me, sometimes I may, if something happens that triggers an emotional baggage to arise, I will immediately go for a timeout, and I would meditate on what that emotional baggage is. What am I reacting to? Because again, no matter what my perception of that situation is, but I always have a choice to react positively or negatively. So I go deeper and deeper and deeper. Yeah, so I will address that one emotional baggage because it was triggered. So that is one way. So that's how I start. And as I meditate, as I do my prayers, sometimes thoughts from the past arise, and again it will trigger something, one of the emotional baggage that I've been holding on to, which I've totally forgotten. But because I'm so relaxed, it kind of, it arises. So that's where I start to look into it and see, based on whatever that I've learned about the human mind, where is this coming from? So that's how I do it. So it is a process. It is a process. Unless we have a therapist to work on it for us, that's how I do it for myself. So every time when it's triggered, either through meditation, prayers, or through a situation where, where it kind of triggers it to arise, that's where I do for a quick timeout and work on it. That's how I do it. Yeah? So there's no hard and fast rule, but that's how you do it. I hope that answers your question, Iman. And the next one, should we deal and let go of the emotion? When should we deal and let go of the emotional baggage, especially the subtle ones? Is it as and when certain arises and we choose time when we are ready to revisit one emotional baggage at a time? Okay, when should we deal and let go of the emotional baggages, especially the subtle ones? Sometimes there are subtle emotional baggages that will actually catch us by surprise, because sometimes we may think we have let go, but deep down, somewhere in there, we have not truly let go. And there's something that we can spend more time to ask ourselves what that is all about. What is it? Why is it that we are not forgiving that situation, or even ourselves? A lot of times it's not about the situation and the person, because whatever happened has happened, but we hold on to it. You will realize that the reason that we don't let go and the reason we don't let go and we hold on is because there's something about us that we are not forgiving. So ultimately, we're not forgiving ourselves, and there's some aspect of it. Okay, that you will need to ask yourself. Okay, as you go deep down, at the end of the day, it's all about us. It's all about us. So that's where the healing process begins. Yeah. Is it as and when certain emotion arises, or we choose a time when we are ready to revisit one emotional baggage at a time? Yes, which is what I've explained. Yeah, one emotion at a time. Again, if you are on medication for your mental well-being, I would suggest that you don't do this because you may not have because you may trigger something deep down and you will not be able to handle it. So it'll be better that you go through a therapist if you're taking medication. If you're not taking medication, then you're fine. Yeah, then you're fine. Okay, so I think time is up. Before we say goodbye, let me see. Grateful for having cherry tomato salads. Grateful for this from Wei Ting. Grateful for getting my skincare. Oh, really? How'd you get your skincare? Online shopping, is it? Grateful for. I'm just curious. It's like, okay, because I never thought of that. Grateful for the Q&A in morning session. Okay. Wubi, grateful for online programs by Kechara and the useful advice from JP and the pastors. Oh, you're most welcome, Wubi. Bai Lai Heng and Emily, you're most welcome. Everybody, hi Nancy, you're most welcome. And Christina says, can't wait for Paranormal Evening to come too. That's every Thursday, 10 p.m. So, Iman, I'm very sorry. You have a few more questions, which I'm not able to answer, but I will do that tomorrow. All right. So, for those of you who do have questions, again, don't be afraid. Do ask me anything that you go through. Throughout the day, if there are questions that may arise, and if there are certain emotions that you don't know that you may not be, that you don't know how to handle, and you would like to ask, well, we're all here to learn. So let's share all that. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 as usual. Take care.